Hello, this is Andy Bennett with Master Tech Solutions. Thanks for joining us on our second edition of Tech Request Live. Master Tech Solutions is your one-stop shop for consultation, educational technology, training, and professional development. We provide eInstruction products, clickers, Mobis, and ExamView to the Rocky Mountain region. We're also a proud provider of All-In Learning, a cloud-based assessment and instruction solution from the creators of eInstruction. Also the Livescribe Smart Pen that remembers everything you hear and links it to what you write. We now carry Hitachi projectors and Ladybug document cameras, but more important than the products we carry is the fact that we are your educational partners. We do have a demonstration video of everything that Tech Request Live is about, and you can see that on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/MasterTechSolutions. This one is our weekly show, so we're going to jump right into the tech requests that we've got this week. So you see where I've been most of this week, right? Kemper teachers and also Eva B. Stokely down in Shiprock noticed that a lot of their Mobis were dead, and especially their pins, so we're just going to go over that really quick, talking about checking how to connect your dual boards and your Mobis and to make sure that they are connected, what happens if they're not, and how to get through that. And then also the Lindenwood Bell teachers at Cortez and Kemper are looking at the Livescribe pins, and we showed them one of the many features of printing onto the dot paper, so we'll give a quick introduction of how to do that as well. So let's start off with the first one, charging your Mobi and your pin. We're going to switch over here really quick to our, that's a later one, to our Ladybug document camera. We can see that our Mobi view is turned on right here, and there is our Mobi Quick. So to charge your Mobi view or your Mobi Quick, Mobi learners, there is a charging dock right on the top here on the Mobi view. It's just off to the left-hand side right there. Okay, so plug it into your computer or onto the wall, and we'll just plug it right there. All right. Notice right here that there's a battery that looks like it's charging, and on the side there's a pin with a smaller battery. If I unseat this pin just a little bit, pull it out a little bit, you notice that the pin is not charging. That's probably the most common mistake that I'm seeing of people having problems with their Mobis, that their pin is just not charged. So when you charge it, make sure that you just push your pin down just a skosh, and you'll see that the pin is actually charging right there. Okay, so that's for your Mobi teacher or Mobi learner. For your Mobi view, I'm going to actually power this off really quick. Same idea, we plug it in right here. We do have the stand for the Mobi view, so we can put our hub right there and just seat it right on there. But for right now, we're just going to charge it the same way. So plugging this in to the top. Give you a quick little welcome screen here. And then it's going to show you the same idea. So Mobi view charging, pin charging. If I unseat this just a little bit, it's going to say not charging, so it's even easier to read than the other one. But just make sure that's charging, and give it about 6 hours. You get a complete charge. So every time that you go home from a long day at school, just make sure those are charging, and they'll be ready for you the next day. The next one we had was a question on checking connectivity. I went into the center-based room in Manaa, and they were having difficulty with their dual board that was not connected. And what happened was this little device down here called this little application called the Device Manager was not running. For any of our products with eInstruction, clickers, Mobis, dual boards, anything like that, the Device Manager has to be running to make sure that you can connect to that. So this is actually what we saw, is that it was not running, and therefore nothing was connecting. So if this is the case, and you may want to check if things are not working the way you want them to, if you're in Windows 7, you can check to see all of the icons that are right here. Windows XP is the same kind of idea. There's just a way to extend this out to see all of the icons. So if you don't see the little EI logo right here, then you know you need to start Device Manager. So the way to do that is to go over to your Start menu, go under All Programs, scroll down to the eInstruction folder, open that up, and then the Device Manager folder, and then there's your Device Manager right there. I do need to know, so we're going to click on that, I do need to let you know that this is not something that you have to do every time. This is only on the off chance that for some reason that application was shut down, or that you switch that to where it doesn't auto-load when you start your computer. So you can see right there that the devices that I had connected previously are just automatically starting up here. To check devices that are connected, we click on this once, just a single left click. We'll open up this option. At the very top is the eInstruction Device Manager. Mine is obviously a little bit more littered with devices that I've connected than yours would be, but these are all the devices that I've ever connected. Notice the little green check mark, so I've got a couple different hubs that are attached right now. This is my Mobi View, and it's not connected. So if I start that up, and my Mobi View receiver is already in, my hub is, you'll notice that here in just a second it will automatically connect. So green check mark, good, red X, not so much. If your pad 1 was connected and it was not showing up here, you could also go Discover Devices, and it'll go back out and look for the devices that you want connected. So hopefully that helps a little bit on connecting and checking for connectivity. The last one is we're going to look at printing onto the dot paper. There's a lot of different things, cool things that you can do with our dot paper. I'm going to switch over to my little webcam here. So here's my dot paper. That's a normal thing. You're actually seeing the other side here. You can see the audio controls on the bottom there. So what I did is I printed this page right here onto my dot paper. See? We're going to switch over to our Ladybug document camera right here, and I'm going to show you how to create an audio study guide. So with my Echo Smart Pen here, we have it turned on. What we're going to do is we're going to push record. We're going to go over here and say out loud the word sternum and then push stop. So what that does is that has one little audio clip attached to that one audio dot. Here it looks. Sternum. Okay, so when I tap sternum, it just has that one audio dot. It doesn't go on to say femur, patella, vertebrae, tibia, and such. Okay, so just you could do this a lot of different ways. But what I've done, or started to do here, is that I'm just going to start recording the names of these bones over here, and then they have to match them. So we're going to do cranium first. Cranium. So then when they see cranium over here, cranium. Keeping in mind this is a student worksheet here, so they say, cranium. I wonder where that's at. I think it's this one right here. So then they can match it up if you wanted them to write a line, or probably with the pen we're just going to be tapping back and forth. So that's how we would do an audio study guide. Keeping in mind this was just a little example of a skeleton. You can print anything you want to onto the dot paper. We've got 8.5 by 11 sheets that you could print. Oral reading fluency, or I forgot what I was going to say. If there's anything that you want to, you can print straight onto the dot paper there. So, okay, that is our show for today. We're going to see you next week. We hopefully will, October 14th at 11:30. To stay connected with us, we are unable to communicate through ESP quite yet, so you're going to have to call us at our 800 number there. There's our general info at mastertechsolutionsinc.com email, or you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/mastertechsolutions, YouTube, same thing, YouTube/mastertechsolutions, and our Twitter account. Please tell a friend. Those people that are having frustrations with their eInstruction, Livescribe, All-in Learning, or our AV products, let them know that we are here to help, and that we'll be here every week for you. So there's our information, and thank you so much, guys, for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Have a great one.